My first time entering Winneba Township to see this secondary school, Winneba Secondary School. You see, since last year, the old students, they come in the comment section, they go like, this is Winneba Secondary School. Like, Winneba Secondary School. Is this place Winnisec? Winnisec. I see Winnisec. I'll find out from they are there waiting for me. But a very big shout out to the Regional Education Director, Central Region, Madam Justine Apau. But as I'm going through the schools, I'm seeing all the tremendous amount of work that you're doing, the motivation, the morale that you're giving to the people. Now I am here. Also, a very big shout out to the Education Minister. So you're going through the schools, you're visiting the schools, mostly in Greater Accra. I think you've been to Eastern Region too. You've not been to Central Region. So please, my people are waiting. Come and visit them. Come and eat dining with them. When you can, call me. I want to follow you to everywhere that you go in Western Region. Please. Also, a big shout out to Reverend Fojo. I so want to meet the man. Oh, Jesus. Let's get inside. My fuel sponsorship. At the Bledo, my fuel sponsorship. If you know all the petroleum companies, please tell them that they should come and give me fuel coupons so that I can travel through the schools. It's very expensive. Too much talking. Now, my head prefect. Oh, this is her. Majestically, sister, how are you doing?
I'm doing very well. And you?
I am okay. And me, I am well. Just that I am hungry.
Oh, really?
For the past 3 days, nothing. I have used all my money to buy fuel.
Oh, don't worry. After we get you something to eat.
Sir?
Yeah. We don't disappoint. Yeah.
I see. They would like to know your name. What is your name?
Okay, I'm Lady Bernice Obosmith, the head girl of Winneba Secondary School.
Lady Bernice Obosmith.
Yeah.
I like the name. Bernice Obosmith.
And please, may I know your name too?
Let's go. My name is Gorgeous from High Schools Africa.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Okay, nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you, Miss Lady Obosmith,
Oh.
the head prefect of Winneba. You know, when I first saw you, I thought you are like a nurse, a student nurse. No, not a student nurse, like an actual nurse. Like you work at a dispensary. Your uniform is very amazing.
Oh, thank you.
When I got in here, the first thing I saw, this thing here, I call it zigzag. It's what?
Okay, so
what is this zigzag?
This is the navigation board. So the navigation board directs you to the various places in the school. You can see we have the entrance, the security post, the visitors lounge. So you look at the color of the particular place. Then as you enter the school, you know that, oh, the dining hall has a yellow color. So the very moment you see that this is the dining hall. With the inscription on it.
So this is the school map. It's like a school map.
Exactly.
Then your school is big, wow.
Yeah. We have a very vast land.
Let me confess, you know, when I was coming, I thought I was coming to meet like 3 blocks, 3 buildings, like, because I've heard Winneba Secondary School. But me, this is my first time coming to this town.
Oh, okay.
Do you know why I'm looking around?
Why?
I will tell you.
Okay.
This is my first time coming into this town. And seeing your school, looking at this, we have a lot of places to cover.
Yeah.
I don't know if we're going to finish, because we also have an exchange program here.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
That's nice.
Now, while I was looking around, why do you have a whole lot of them here?
You know, the bicycles, we have day students. It's not only a boarding school. So with the day students, some of them stay close. They have hostels around. So because maybe they don't want to walk, they prefer to use the bicycles. That's why you see the bicycles around.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Now, tell me something about this place, as in the terrain where your school is, the community.
Okay.
Tell me something
So
about
here it's being referred to as the Efutu traditional area.
Can we walk? When we pass it, where will we go?
I prefer, okay, we can also use this route.
Okay, you have your own plan. Where should we pass?
Let's first pass here.
Okay, let's pass here.
So this place is the Efutu traditional area.
The Efutu.
Yeah, it's here. And Winneba Secondary School is the center of Winneba. So our school is located right at the center of Winneba. And also the Oma Odefe. When I say Oma Odefe, it refers to the paramount chief of Winneba.
You call it Oma
Odefe, yeah.
What language is that?
It's Winneba. the Futu language.
So Futu is a language on its own. You people don't speak the tree and the panty.
Yeah, a Futu is a language on its own. Yeah.
Are you able to speak it?
Oh, you know, I can speak some.
Where are you from?
I'm from Kaswa.
Kaswa.
Yeah.
Wow, Omar Odefe.
Yeah, Omar Odefe. And his name is Neyi Gate the Seventh. He is the Omar Odefe of the Winneba. Winneba. Yeah.
Amazing. Amazing. And what language occupation? What do they do here?
Okay, so most of them are fishermen and fisherwomen. Yeah.
Amazing. They go to the sea.
Yeah.
So here is a coastal area.
Yes, please.
The Atlantic Ocean is somewhere around here.
Let's take it like that.
So do you have a beach resort around here?
Yeah. Yes, please.
We would like to go there.
Okay.
Ivan's right.
So you see this statue over here? We have...
That's Dr. Kwame Nkrumah.
No. We have Alfred Jonas Dona Hammond. He was the first member of parliament for Winneba. And he was also the founder of Winneba Secondary School.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So when the man got into parliament, the first thing he thought of was to make sure that this community has a senior high school.
Yeah, so he started it. You know, Winneba Secondary School we see today didn't just grow up and become Winneba Secondary School. It started first with a few students. It was first a preparatory school. Then as time went on, it grew, and now we see Winneba Secondary School. Yeah.
You know, the interesting thing, I think the lesson we can learn from here is, you say he was the first parliamentarian from Winneba here.
And also the Minister of Education.
The Minister of Education.
Yeah.
He was a Minister of Education.
Yeah, from 1960 to 1964.
Very long time ago. Were you born? Amazing. So this is your small school runabout.
Yes.
Where else will you take me to?
So we have the administration block.
Administration block.
This is the administration block.
Amazing.
Yeah. So let's take it all around.
Please take me. You see, I have been to a lot of schools, but I hardly see this kind of. You know the name of this car?
Can you tell me the name?
It's called Bone Shaker.
Oh, Bone Shaker.
You really know?
No.
So what do you call it?
We just call it, you know, because it carries goods, the foodstuffs. We just call it the foodstuffs car, you know, something like that. The foodstuff.
No. It's not foodstuffs. I think they'll be angry. It's called Bone Shaker. Don't change. Okay, don't distort history. It's called Bone Shaker.
Yeah, because of its nature, you know.
Yes. Bone Shaker. It means that, you see, this car doesn't have a lot of shocks.
Oh.
So when you are in and it is going, it will shake your bones.
Yeah.
Get into the pothole, your bones, it will start shaking your bones.
Wow. So this place is also where management, the headmistress, the accountants, the assistant headmistresses, that's where they park their cars, as you can see.
You have a parking lot here.
Yes, please.
Oh, I like this place.
Yeah, and as I told you, okay, then let's take it all.
Come and see, it's so refreshing.
As I told you that this is the administration block. Here we have the account office.
This is the account office.
Yes, please. And here we have the senior house mistress's office. Then you move on to the stores.
The stores.
That's where we take our uniforms and stuff. Then the notice board, where we post things.
Amazing.
Then the Bezos office.
That's the Bezos office.
Yeah. Then the assistant headmistress domestics office.
Amazing.
And can you wait a little?
I have to.
There is one interesting thing other people don't know about Winneba Secondary School.
Tell me.
It is only in Winneba Secondary School that we have a museum. So this is our museum.
You have a museum?
Yeah, we have a museum. And Winneba Secondary School is the only school that has a museum.
Can we go inside?
Yes, let me check if it's open. Oh, it's locked.
It's locked?
Yeah.
Please, do you have a museum in this school?
Yes,
yeah.
We have it. Okay, let's go. I'll get the key.
You come back to it.
Yeah.
You know what I like about this corridor?
No.
The flowers you've put over here. Yeah. It's so refreshing. Yes. Who does the watering? Who took care of them?
Some of the students.
Do you what programs do you do here? Course?
Okay, so we offer general arts, general science, business, home economics, and visual art.
Amazing.
Yeah.
General science, business, home economics.
General science.
General science.
Yeah.
And visual art. So you do 5 over here.
Yes, please.
Amazing.
And we also have the new library.
This is a new library.
Keeps growing and is extending. So we built a new library complex, not just a new library, but a well-finished library complex.
Sir?
With everything in it.
I have seen, come and see something. Okay. We are going to see what is in there, but I have seen some very famous painting. Is it a photograph or painting? Let me look at this. To glory of God, this
Yeah.
library complex was facilitated by Honorable Edward Omane Buama. I have heard this name before.
Yeah, the former Minister of Education. Communication, sorry. Yeah.
Communication.
Yeah.
Amazing. Omane Buama. I've
Yeah.
heard the name before.
So it was just recently, 2017.
Wow.
Yeah.
And this is the library.
Yeah, that's a new library complex.
Can we go inside?
Yes, please.
Hello. Good morning. Thank you very much.
So you can see that we have a lot of books here where students come here to learn, and as well as teachers. The environment is very serene.
Amazing.
We have fans which make the place conducive
Amazing.
for learning. Yeah.
Amazing. You know, in some schools, they can't even boast of a fan.
Oh.
In fact, some don't even have a library.
Yeah.
But you have is very long.
Yeah.
It could be somebody's assembly hall.
Yeah, you know.
Or this is where you convert to an assembly hall when you want to do.
We also have an assembly hall, and I'm going to take you there.
Amazing. It's a full package.
Yeah.
Your school is a full package.
Yeah.
Awesome. Come and look at this. I saw this thing here. Is what?
Okay, so that's the stuff. Okay, you know, right here in Winneba, they celebrate the Abuatre Festival. And you know, as this place being the center of Winneba, this place also known as the town of the sacred deer. You know, whenever it's Abuatre, they do catch a deer. So that's a number of people who have caught the deer.
They catch a deer as in, how do they do it?
That's
is it a live deer?
Yeah, a live
how
deer.
do they do it?
Yeah, they catch a live deer, two parties, you know. They go out there when the time is due, and the party that is able to catch the deer brings it first. So as you can see, there are people jubilating with the live deer.
So this is the festival they celebrate
Yeah,
here in
Abuatre
Winneba.
Festival.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Do you know when they celebrate it?
The Abuatre Festival is being celebrated in May.
May.
Yeah.
Amazing. April, May. That's
Yeah.
next month.
Yeah.
So they will celebrate it
Yeah,
next
they
month.
celebrate the Abuatre Festival.
If you don't remind me for them to come and see it.
Because our live deer is coming.
And this one is what?
Okay, here's the juniors block. One of the blocks in the school.
Hey, look.
Yeah, the place is very
Hey, you people, you get to. Let's go and pass there.
Okay.
This is the juniors block.
Yeah, this is the juniors block.
Amazing.
And also this, the sick bay.
You have a sick bay.
Yes,
Can I
please.
go and see what is inside?
Yes, please.
So much to look at in this school, oh, because I'm looking at. We're going to have an exchange program. I'm very hungry. We woke up very early and then we left, but we couldn't eat.
Oh.
So in my mind, I said, I'm coming to. Of course, we're coming here, but we just walk around, just a little space, and go back and leave the rest for the exchange program. But it looks like I have to keep. You bought this thing.
No, please. It's also a statue.
You bought it and
No,
put
please.
it here.
No.
How did you get this thing?
It was donated by some of the WOSES.
The old students.
Yes, please.
Amazing.
I want to get a close look at
I
it.
just want to. Is a man trying play? Is he playing a drum or what?
Yeah.
Agbe. They've written Agbe 94. Agbe is what? If you know, do you know what Agbe is? Yes, you don't. If you know what Agbe is, let me know. I don't know what it is. So this is the library.
Yes.
And
No, the
sick
school
bay.
clinic.
The school clinic.
It's not the sick bay. This is the school clinic.
The school clinic.
Yes.
Is this a hospital? Is it for the school or is for the community?
No, it's only for the school.
For the school.
Yes.
So you are
Only
the
for
school nurse.
Yes.
And you have a waiting room here.
It's not a waiting room. It's a ward. We have the female ward.
No,
the male ward.
I saw waiting room here. Like when
This
you come,
place,
yeah.
this place, yeah,
It's a waiting room.
Stroke OPD.
It's about the way you have a waiting room now.
And you know,
Amazing.
when they come, we take their vitals, BP, temperature, then we run some tests on them.
Amazing.
We have malaria kits, so we will test you. If you are positive, then we will
Give
you
medication.
treatment. Yes.
Amazing. So when it,
If
then you admit them,
we have a ward,
male ward and female ward. And when it gets worse, you transfer them to an actual hospital.
yes.
Which hospital?
Winneba Municipal Trauma Specialist.
Wow. Amazing. So what it means is that if you bring your child here to this school, you don't have to worry about health because they've got you covered.
Yes.
Unlike a certain school that I know. If you joke, I'll mention the name. I don't have to.
And we have the ward too.
The ward.
The female ward and the male ward.
Where is it?
Let's go.
She's going to show me. You see, when I came here, she wanted to fight me. Oh, now she's the one going to show me the ward. So where are you coming from? Amazing. I saw the word.
Hello.
You have to get Abuta. Oh,
she's having malaria.
She'll be fine. Once I have entered here,
so here is
they
the
will
female
leave by
ward.
evening. Amazing. Amazing.
We have the male ward too.
And you have a washroom.
We have the washroom, yes. We have everything. We have the dispensary too, where we kept our drugs.
Okay.
Amazing. So Winneba Secondary School there, when you come here and your child is sick, don't worry.
Do you know what I like about the school?
What?
The corridors. You've put a lot of flowers on your corridors.
Oh,
yeah, a whole lot of them. A whole lot. Look, it makes it very beautiful. Wow. Okay. I like your sick bay.
Oh, thank you.
It's really nice, and excellence is contagious.
It's contagious, yeah.
What?
So you know, these motivational quotes are being kept on the trees and all that, walls and all that, so that as a student sees, it reminds the student of why he or she is here. So you are always conscientized to learn, right?
Amazing. You need. I like it. I think I've seen. There's one there and there's one here.
Yeah.
But you need a whole lot of them here.
Yeah.
You know why? Because you have a lot of trees. So you can slap them anyhow, anywhere. You just have to get the visual art students.
Yeah.
The first school I saw these things, the Archbishop Porter. Have you heard of that school before?
Archbishop Porter.
Yes. In Takrady, they have a whole lot of them. But you have an advantage over them because you have a lot of trees.
Yeah.
So you can put a whole lot of them here.
Yeah.
You just have to get plywood, get the visual art students, and then just start it out like that.
It motivates the students and always keeps them on their toes.
Very, very. You see, you have a lot of advantage. This is the only portion you've put benches here.
Yeah.
What do you do here?
So students can come here and learn and study.
Amazing.
Right? Because the environment is serene, and also as there are trees, there's shade, right?
So you see, it's big. Like you have a whole vast. You can put a whole lot of them here.
Yeah.
And also it's fans. So now what we're going to do, the old students of Winneba Senior High Secondary School. We have one spot here. This one is fine. But then there's another big space over here where you can come and do these things over here. You see? So get in touch with the school administration. You come and do it for the school. They'll put your name on it. They'll say so and so did it. Maybe they'll call it so and so palace or place. And they'll put your name on it somewhere around here. Somebody should take advantage of this. The trees are very beautiful. Is this the tree they used to do light pole?
No.
They're very beautiful. The air. I feel like
in love with Winneba Secondary School.
I swear to God.
Yeah. The environment is very serene, you know, and conducive.
You have to be here to feel what we are feeling. Amazing. So over there, you can see some blocks there as part of the school. And you also have washroom over there.
Yeah, but this is not working.
It's not working.
Because we have well-furnished washrooms.
Sir?
Neat and clean.
You know, the structure of this school is like the schools in Nzima, like in Science Senior High. It's like in Crawford. It's like Haskell. I don't know if these schools were Dr. Kwame Nkrumah had a hand in it. Because this balcony over there, the Nzima schools there, those that I've mentioned, they have the same thing. The dormitory.
Yeah, so
dormitory,
we have the
right?
houses, the boys' dormitories.
Amazing. You people don't sleep outside.
No.
You have a place to sleep.
Dormitories here, where they are very comfortable there.
Amazing. You have.
So that's our dining hall.
That's a dining hall.
But the frontage is over there.
I am not going to go inside because the exchange program, a student will get in there.
Oh, okay.
And then you see. But this is, it's like in Science Senior High.
Yeah.
The one here, this one you're looking at is a bathroom.
Yeah, that's the bathroom.
Yeah, the bathroom. This is the dormitory.
Yeah, that's the dormitory.
That's the bathroom. So it looks like Dr.
So we
Kwame
have-
Nkrumah building, and there's a football pitch.
Yeah, that's the football.
It's so huge, eh?
Yeah, very huge.
It's so huge. You people can beautify this school in a certain manner. You can. What is this over there?
So that's another block over there, and that's the PJ block.
PJ is what?
It's just a name, PJ.
PJ.
Yeah, PJ.
PJ.
Yeah, PJ block.
How did the name come about?
It's, well, actually, we came to meet it.
Okay.
That's the name they've given to that block.
PJ.
Yeah. So, and you know this tree? It's called the Tree of Life.
This one?
Yes.
Tree of Life.
Yeah, that's where the teachers sit, discuss, talk, correct students and all that. So that's the Tree of Life.
Amazing.
And
Tree
there
of
we
Life.
have the art department, the visual arts
I
department.
really want to see what
Okay, then
goes.
let's get inside there.
Anytime you see a visual block, you see it because of the paintings.
Yeah, the paintings and all that on it.
Say the top we belong. They've
Yeah.
declared their stance over here. So they did all these things, or they
Yeah.
bought them.
They did it.
Wazor. It's not a voter land, but they're putting Wazor here. Wazor means welcome or what? Wazor is welcome.
Yeah.
Amazing. Come and see visual art. I like this place.
So that's where they make their artworks. So you see their paintings all over.
Wow.
They come here to decorate their artwork, do everything.
There's another class too here. There's a class there. Wow. So we have some of the works, the student works over here.
Yeah.
Have some of them here.
Yeah.
Hello. No one is here. Come and see.
Yeah.
They've done
So you can
bags.
see some bags. And there are more to it. They are all in the museum.
So you have some
Yeah, in the museum. So you
amazing.
can see the handiworks of the visual student.
Come and see this. Who do you think this is?
That's a tool for.
Amazing.
It is kente.
Two for they've done this thing for you here at Winneba. So donate give them 20 kg gold and then let them use it to do something here. Amazing. Winneba. So blown away. I'm so blown away. I like this environment.
So the very moment you get here, you see that this the visual arts department.
Yes.
Because of the paintings and all that's on it.
Wazor, welcome.
And here is the art shed.
Art shed.
Yeah. You can hear music. That's where the music students.
You have music student here.
Yeah.
Student
Here
who
we
do music.
offer either history or music.
Wow.
So those who do not offer history offer music. So you can see the music students in there.
Amazing. Hello.
Yeah.
Wow. Can we take the mic? Listen. This is my first time entering a senior high school and realizing that they do music like as a course.
Yeah.
Is this for real?
Sure.
Like you, and then you write an exam.
Sure, what's it? The right what's on it?
Since when?
Oh, it's been long.
Hey! Me, I thought you are rehearsing for a school show.
Oh,
You are actually in class.
yes.
So all of you are going to become musicians.
It's not about musician.
It's about what?
You are learning it for. It's not. If you are doing music, it's not for.
Just becoming musician.
Musician, yes.
What will you do with it?
Oh, as for me, I wanted to teach music, so I'll further my education and then come in.
And become a music teacher or
yes,
something?
Please.
Sir,
Yes.
how about you, sister?
I chose music purposely because I like music, and also it can also help me after my varsity.
Amazing. I have never seen anything like this before. Like seriously. Please, can you play what you're playing so that we can get it here? Amazing. Sir, thank you very much. Amazing.
So you can see this only in Winneba Secondary School.
You people can brag, oh! Wow. You do music here. Look at this.
Yes, so that's one of the handiworks of the visual arts student.
Who did it?
The visual arts student.
What was the name?
COVID-19. So when COVID-19 came and they drew this, and you can see someone, a lady with a nose mask, indicating that we must put on our nose masks.
I'm looking up for the student who did this. His name should be, okay, it was done by Lawrence A. Etsi, Barnabas Ado. You see, I'm giving them shout out. It's their good work. You only go and pick phone and start twerking. If I catch you, Onyame, Kinsman, Isaac Wafo, Frederick Kunsi, Samuel Obri, Jansa, Frederick, 2020, the year 2020. So they've been out of the school and gone a long time. They are gone a long time. But this is the work they've done over here. And even though they are gone, I show up here today, their name comes up again. That is leaving a legacy. God, there are so many of you who have written your name on walls. They are all around here. But who is going to talk about it? No, nobody. In fact, we are even looking for paint to paint it. To paint it off. But this one, the school will paint everywhere. They will leave these names there as a legacy. So when you enter a school, that's the kind of legacy you should seek to build. Not just going to do roll call and then destroying the paint that people have used their hard-earned money to buy to paint the walls. You go like my friend chloroquine. Amazing. You have mongoose here.
Yeah.
And milk bush. It's so beautiful. When they start flowering, is it flowering or flower? Jesus. When it starts flowering,
Yeah,
these birds will come around. Is it canary or hummingbirds? Canary. Yes. So this is another house.
Yeah, another girl's house. Ayensu in Jatwa.
Jatwa house.
Yeah.
Ayensu. Please, if you were in this house here in Winneba, put in the comment box. Say yo. You were here. You were in this house. Jatwa house and Ayensu house. Amazing. So that's the dining. I can hear the utensils. They are getting it ready for you. This is the seniors block.
Yeah, that's the seniors block.
Can we go around there?
Yeah.
Please come and see the seniors block.
And right there we have the ICT lab. You know, we have 2 ICT labs. You know, we also offer elective ICT here. Yeah. So the elective ICT students also have their ICT lab.
Amazing.
Yes. So let's
like the way do you do agric here?
Yes, please. We also offer agric science.
How you guys prioritize the lawns? It's very amazing. We are going which way?
Let's pass that way.
It's very, very beautiful, very interesting. You don't joke with them at all.
Yeah. They are mostly trimmed when they are overgrown.
And the more they get trimmed, the more they become beautiful. Like the milk bush.
Yeah. So let's see if the ICT lab is open.
Awesome.
So it's open.
Yes,
so you can get in there.
Hello.
So this is the ICT lab.
Amazing.
You can get inside.
Hello. Good afternoon. Amazing. That they have a vibrant ICT lab here. It's not a joke.
Well finished with fans, air conditions, and working computers.
Amazing. Everything is happening here at Winneba Senior High. So you want your son to, you do elective ICT here.
As
yes.
well, yeah.
So when you show up, hey, look. Is what, a projector?
Yes, please.
Wow. I have never seen this one before.
Yeah, and a board for learning as well.
Only in your school?
Yes, only in Winneba Secondary School. So we also have an elective ICT laboratory, but that one is closed.
It's closed.
Yeah.
Amazing.
You can use
So,
other way.
you can use other way. Yeah, this is
So you can
Senior
see
High.
teachers in classrooms teaching.
They don't joke at all.
Yeah, they don't joke with academic work.
Amazing.
So that's the elective ICT laboratory.
Okay.
But it's locked.
It's locked.
It was recently handed over to us.
I perceive that place will be more beautiful as compared to
it's very beautiful, and it has the needed equipment.
Amazing.
Well finished.
You're going which way?
Yeah, let's
Here.
move up. You were asking of the Greek students, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so they're also on the other side.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So they are the ones who take care of the lawns, right?
Yes.
Or you have school laborers?
No. Yeah, we also have school laborers, so the Greek students can willingly, partake in it. But we have laborers who work on it.
Okay.
So that's our Greek students.
Amazing. Hello. I just want to say hi for your lawns. Very beautiful. The way you've decorated here with lawns is really amazing. You guys have done well. I think you should keep it up. But then over there where you have your bench, it's not learner's bench, it's leisure bench. Hey, you like love, Papa. Where you have your leisure bench, you can do a whole lot of them there because you have spaces over there. You just have a round section over there, but there are a lot of space there you can do more. Maybe I should have said that to the visual students. They can do that. You want to say something? At the plan number 151. Okay, thank you.
So that's where they do their practicals and all that. So you can see a sieve over there with food in it.
Yes.
Telling you that that's the home economics department. Right?
But they are selling it.
Yes.
Amazing. It's what?
That's fried potatoes.
Awesome.
Yeah. And we have a physics and a biology lab.
Where is it? I have to see it.
But it's closed.
If they are open.
It's closed.
It's closed. This one is open.
No, that's another entrance. So you can pass that place and go out. So the biology lab is open.
Let me tell you something. See, I like this student, the very disciplined student. You go to some school, even though this thing has fruit, it's not yet ripe, they will destroy everything, they will pluck everything. Even they pluck some and put them here. They are right though.
Yes.
Whoever that plucked them has no use of it. So he left them there. Maybe somebody will need it and they'll come and take it. They will not pluck it and throw it away. They are not recalcitrant like you.
Our students are disciplined.
Amazing.
So we can go into the lab. They are having some practicals there.
Awesome.
Have a look.
Maybe we shouldn't disturb them. Here.
No, this place. So we can go inside.
Amazing. Wow.
Department.
Hello, sir. Good afternoon.
So this is the chemistry lab.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing. It's not fake. It's happening.
So Winneba Secondary School does not only do the theory aspect of it, but we also do the practicals.
Awesome.
So you can see students practicing.
Wow.
And they have their teacher here, right, with them, teaching them what to do.
Amazing. You have all the tools.
Yeah.
Wow. Guys, we're looking at our future chemist.
Yes.
Maybe next time when COVID breaks out, they will be able to do something about it. Fast.
Yeah, definitely.
Awesome. What do you think about this lab? What do you think about this school in general? I mean, they have a whole lot of them here.
Yeah. All for their practicals.
Wow. And then you go which way?
We can pass here too.
Here.
Yeah.
You don't have an assembly hall?
We have an assembly hall.
Where is it?
It's at the other end.
This one is what?
There's a dining hall.
That's the dining hall.
So that's the front view of the dining hall.
The front view of the dining.
So you know we have saints in front of the dining hall.
We let's not go there. The same program will come. If we go there, I will not come for the same program. That's why I don't want to tempt myself.
Yeah, you know how.
But just when I enter there, I'm not coming back here again. So we are going which way?
That way. You wanted to see our assembly hall, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
You don't have a head boy here.
We have a head boy.
Where is he? We are still looking for the head boy. Bro, who is the head boy?
I'm the one.
It's you.
Yes.
You are the head boy.
Yeah.
I like how you've ironed your shirt. It looks way different from his. But who is he?
This is my commanding officer.
He's your what?
My CEO. That's my CEO. And I'm the commander-in-chief of the school cadets. So he's the CEO. So he's always with me.
Sir?
Yeah.
Everywhere you go, you have this gentleman following you.
Yes.
That's the post you have here.
Yes.
Oh, say your name is what?
Master Edmond Ase.
Master Edmond
Ase.
Amazing. Brother, where is this place? Can you take me here?
Yeah. So this is the PJ block. It's a classroom block.
PJ?
PJ, we call it the PJ. So we have the Madagascar block, the juniors block, the seniors block, and PJ. So actually we have 4 classroom blocks in the school.
Amazing.
Yeah, and this is the recent block which was just built. So this is the PJ block, and it consists of 13 classrooms.
This one is 13 classrooms.
13 classrooms. And we have the chief counselor's office here.
You have a chief counselor?
Yeah.
What does the person do?
Also, usually on Thursday morning we have what we call home rooming. Yeah, home rooming. Home rooming. Yeah, where we gather the students and then we advise them. Since we can't come to the school and just pass through academic training, so they engage the students in those advising reproductive health educations and stuff like that.
Every Monday?
Every Thursday morning. Yeah, that's what we do.
Amazing.
Yeah. So actually, the Form 2 students are occupying this block.
This one is for the Form 2 students?
Yeah, the Form 2 students.
How do we get up there?
We have a staircase.
So this is what I was talking about.
Yeah.
Hello. Amazing. PJ block.
Yeah, PJ block.
What's the meaning of PJ? What does it mean?
You see, I told you that this is the recent blog we have here.
Yeah.
So the blog was not complete yet. So that was it. So but the blog was needed in order to occupy the students. So the PJ there is meaning the project. So project blog.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so they have to round up with everything fast so that the student can occupy.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing. You also have this basketball court.
Yeah.
You people, you have almost everything. Oh.
Yeah.
And that's the room.
Yeah, chief counselor's office.
Amazing.
Yeah.
What is this?
So I'm sure it's made by this class. So senseless entrepreneurship mindset. Maybe it's made by the class.
Entrepreneurship mindset.
Yeah.
They have put it here.
Yeah.
They are in school. They're thinking of entrepreneurship. Amazing. Entrepreneurship mindset.
Yeah.
That is something that must be
Yes.
Inculcated into the student. It should actually be a subject. Brother, are you sure we can get down?
Yeah,
from here?
We can get down.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
No, we have a lady. We have a lady. We can't do that. They will blast us on the internet. Amazing.
So, this is the b-ball pot.
Do you use it?
Yeah, we use it. Yeah.
Somebody said, what a stupid question. But I have to ask, I have to find out. Maybe they've halted it for some reasons.
So, the assembly is in this direction.
I want to see the assembly hall.
Okay.
Please take me there.
Okay.
Let's go and see the assembly hall.
So, that's also a girls' dormitory.
Down there.
The new block.
So this whole place is forward.
Yes, just the component. So, but this is the school field.
That's the school field.
And that's the Madagascar block. So, you have the assembly hall here.
That's the assembly hall. Yeah. It's huge, oh.
Yeah. That's the assembly hall.
Come and see the assembly hall. They do not stand in the sun to do open assembly.
Yeah.
They have a comfortable, but I think it's locked.
Yeah, it's locked.
It's locked.
It's locked. We don't have any session together.
So they have to lock it.
Yeah. So the name of this block is the Nenigati Assembly Hall.
The
Nenigati Assembly Hall.
Nenigati.
That's the one of the Futu.
Oh, okay.
Traditional event. Yeah.
Amazing. Wow. Locked.
Yes.
We have to lock it. I can just peep.
Through the window.
Yes. Majestic. So huge, eh?
Yeah.
Okay, we have some guys in there.
Then it means the chaplains.
The chaplains are in there. Don't worry, we will come for the same program.
So, I don't let the business do not speak about when the school was established. So,
I really want to know.
So, the school was established in 1949.
This school?
Yeah, 1949.
Ha!
So, as I'm speaking, is 74 years old.
The school is 74 years old.
Yeah.
So this school was established a year before Ahantama, because Ahantama is 75 years old.
Okay.
And this one is
74.
74.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. So it came before this one, like a year. Amazing.
Yeah. So this is the statue of the first headmaster of the school.
Sure.
Yeah.
What's the motto of this school?
Disque ut labores pro patra.
Yeah. It's what?
Disque ut labores pro patra.
Disque
ut labores pro patra.
What language is that?
It's a Latin language.
What does that mean?
And it means living to serve our fatherland. But you see, Ghana is a motherland, so we've changed it from fatherland to motherland.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Why can't you change the whole thing to fancy or cheap?
Fancy. You see, it's in terms of the Latin because of the colonization and stuff.
Amazing. But now we are no longer under any colonization. Well, why can't you? Don't you think we can link up with headmistress and change the motto? Oh, you don't think so?
That one to
headmistress will not do. She will not do. She will not do. She will not do. I don't think so. She will not do. Headmistress, will you do it? She won't. She won't do it. Amazing. But can I see headmistress?
Yeah, I will definitely take you there. But I would like to speak to you about some of the notable alumni.
You should, because in 1949, you should really have a lot. Tell me all of it.
Kwakesi came to this school.
Kwakesi?
Kwakesi.
Abada?
Yeah, popularly known as
Kwakesi?
Yeah.
And you have never been here, Jesus. Has he ever been here before?
As for that one, I don't know.
Since you got into this school, you've never seen Kwakesi here.
And
brother, repent. Let me tell you directly, repent. See, your presence in this school will give this student motivation. Of course, there are a lot of student musicians here who are coming up. They will take inspiration from you. So once in a while, pass through. Call me. We did back with Alumnus. I took Kojo Sheldon to his alma mater. Get in touch. I will do all the organization for you. You come and talk to the student. It's motivation.
And can I tell you one thing?
Tell me.
Do you know that Shatta Wale passed through this school?
Shatta Wale too?
Yeah. But, you know, he didn't complete yet.
Oh, Jesus. Shatta didn't complete.
Shatta didn't complete.
Why?
Yeah, look, can you guess?
Why? Tell me. Come and tell me. Come and tell me. Come and tell me why. Shatta.
Yeah.
So he didn't complete.
He didn't complete.
He came to this school. He didn't complete. Shatta Wale.
Yeah.
He came to this school. He didn't complete.
He didn't complete.
Because.
Yes,
Okay. Let's leave it.
So now let's move.
Are you sure Shatta came here?
Yeah. Oh,
Shatta came here.
Yeah, Shatta
but he
came
didn't
here, but
complete.
He didn't complete. He even has a picture of him and then a student. They were in this white T-shirt and then a ceremonial dress. Yeah.
But he didn't complete.
He didn't complete.
Because of.
I don't know.
Okay, let's go. Let's go and see her dress. I hear about the school, Winneba Secondary School. I thought it's just a small compound or something like that. But, Madam, I want to know your personal vision for this school.
Right. So my name is Comfort Oti Akenten. I'm the wife of the former technical director of the Ghana Football Association.
Wow.
Oti Akenten.
Wow.
Yes. And I am fortunate to have the opportunity to teach in this school before I came to head. I taught in this school from 1993 after university to 2010 before I left here to another school and to head at Fosu in a school at Jasi. And then I came back to Winneba Secondary School, and I'm so proud. I'm not an old student of the school, but I have the school so dear to my heart because living in somebody's community, to have that peace of mind to work, that alone means that everybody has embraced you. And so I feel that for me to pay back, it is to give out my best so that at least I'll know and to find out maybe what I have for the school. Every school has a vision and a mission statement. And then for us, it is for us to just ensure that that one is workable and then to see how best that one could come to pass. So for my school, the vision is to become a world-class second cycle institution that produces graduates with exceptional leadership and innovative abilities to meet the ever-challenging and increasing manpower needs of our dear country.
Amazing.
You see that the nation is developing. Now we cannot think about those times because at the time I was teaching here, this whole population of students from Form 1 to Upper 6 wasn't up to 1,000.
Wow.
But now for Form 1s alone, we have 1,015. Form 2s, we have 1,025, and the current Form 3s, we have 895. So you can imagine.
Wow.
And so it is not also only the school. We also have other schools. I'm happy you said you found out that in Central Region alone, we have about 70 and 78 schools in Central Region, which means that the number keeps increasing, and therefore we will need more manpower to fill up the gaps and to make sure that we move up to that.
Sure.
And so looking at the bits and pieces to put together, it is human beings we are handling, and it is to put in them something positive or to nurture them in such a manner that in future we can also be proud that these students pass through our hands. And so apart from the academic work, for me now, I will say that going to school, you don't even have to think of training the mind alone, but the heart, the hands, everything. And it means that you are grooming the person in totality.
Sure.
You are training the person to be able to live with and be lived with when the person has completed school. And that is exactly what we are doing. So for us, some of the things that we add on to ensure that it actually urges the students on is not to see students only with their mistakes and punish them, but we reward for students who do good things. And so for us, every Monday at assembly, 2 students are awarded for the best personalities of the week.
Wow.
And that one looks at every move of the student, whether in the classroom, in the dining hall, with friends. And then we give them an award of a shield with some candies, with an envelope of about 20 cedis. It's very small, but then my students really appreciate it.
Wow.
Because announcing them in assembly alone, it's something. And then we also give them a special lunch. It is just that just recently, it hasn't been all smooth. But then, when we started, we ensured that we allowed the students to tell us what they wanted for one lunch, and it was given with maybe a drink and then a bottle of water. You know, for the students, they only go for their sachet water, but then that's what we do.
Wow.
And so we also want to ensure that our students at the end of everything are self-disciplined, that they are aware of themselves and what they can do, and that they have a lifelong search for knowledge and excellence.
Amazing.
And so exactly that is what we are also ensuring, that our excellent teachers or our teachers who have been posted here will be able to impact positively on the lives of our students. For me personally, any new teacher who is posted here, sometimes they feel that is too much. I interact with them one-on-one to first of all tell them that Winneba Secondary School is a family. And so as you come, if there is anything that you feel you don't understand, you don't have to stand behind. We are a family, and as the Akan tradition goes, we cannot wash our dirty linen outside. But when it is within and we have the scars, at least we can resolve together bits and pieces from each teacher or from each instructor or facilitator will push us there. And so we see our own mistakes and then we try to resolve it up around us here. In this school is where we don't even think about it. Students have certain boundaries, even though we have a channel of communication to say that students can go up to this limit. The headmistress office is not a limitation, because we feel that sometimes for the students, when they have somebody who has a listening ear, they come out with their issues. And for me, students come and I allow them, tell my secretary you want to see the headmistress. I don't think any student who would just want to toy with his life or to think that I just want to come and play around the headmistress will come. But you see that people with very laudable and intelligent issues come around, and when they come, we sit around the table to discuss. They are also stakeholders, and they also need to give their point. So for us, it is to develop them in totality for the future of this nation. I have always told my staff, well, for my students, whatever comes out of them, as for teaching, they cannot teach me. But one day they will become doctors, and as an old lady, I will go to their consulting room.
Definitely.
One day as engineers, they will build or construct roads, and the car that I sit in will pass on. So if you don't put anything positive or anything good in them, they are the same people who will come and destroy you. And so it is not thinking about their biological children, but we have an account to give on whatever has passed through our hands, to say that the future is passing through our hands. What have we for them? What did we give to them? What did we do to add to what they have? And that is all that Winneba Secondary School is for.
Amazing.
We are very happy that the Board of Governors, everybody, all stakeholders are behind us to ensure that we achieve this purpose. Thank you.
Sure. Madam, one more thing. You know, unlike some other school, your school has been there for a very long time. Now, with all these things that you've mentioned, it's going to take a lot of hands are supposed to be on deck for it to happen. I want to know how your old students can be a part of this vision in realizing this.
If you are asking me this question, I want to stand and clap for my old students. I will want to give them a standing ovation. Yes, those past times, for me, I thought that schools like Infantipim, Wesley Girls, Holy Child, they were actually supported by their old students. But I would say that Winneba Secondary School, my old students, I give them a thumb up.
Amazing.
They are very, very supportive. Yes, they are doing their best. And for us, anytime we are having a speech day, we have projects that we outline. There was one particular project that, in fact, was a very big challenge to even my predecessor. And because this nice office that you see, at certain times when it rains, I have to stay out of this office. My secretaries have to stay out of the office because it was leaking. And you know, for all students, sometimes when they come, they will want to have projects where they will have their names attached to it. But if you go downstairs, the last year when we had our speak day, the 1994 year group with the assist formers did the sponsorship. And they roofed the whole of the administration block.
Wow.
So now, as I sit here, whether it's cloudy or it's windy, I don't fear anything, because they have made it very comfortable for me to also work in this office.
Wow.
And so I will not say it is only their year group. We have had year groups that have donated since the times of my predecessors, and during the COVID, it was wonderful. Wow. These nice cabinets you see here were donated by a year group.
Wow.
So many that they do, so many that they call to find out what the school really needs. And I now see that irrespective of all that the government is doing, now all students see their schools as their bona fide properties, and they are doing a lot. And Winneba Secondary School, all students are not an exception.
Amazing.
They are good.
Amazing. So Winneba All Student Association, you asked me to come here. Of course, I have come. You've seen your school where it is. There's so much to be done anyway. Just like our headmistress is saying, so much you're doing to support the school, but there's still a lot to be done. So put yourself together. Maybe you're watching, you're not part of the All Student Association. Please, I have put the number there. Get in touch with the school administration, and then find out how you can be part of the All Student Association, and then be part so that you can contribute your quota to the school, so that the continuing student will benefit from whatever that you do for the school.
Ghana, Burkina, Uganda, Gambia, Ethiopia,